I've gotten to where I cannot stop thinking about this crap. I keep thinking about this doctor that I seen a video on, Dr. Jarl, I believe was his name. He went and met up with one of his Tibetan friends somewhere over Europe, and went with them to Tibet to help fix a sick monk or something like that. I can't remember exactly the story. All I know is he videoed this. They took him and shared this experience, or not experience, but they showed him about. There was this hole about 250 foot up on a rock face or a mountain, and down below was this bowl, and I believe the dimensions were like 1 meter by 1.5 meters deep, or 15 centimeters, or something like that. I'm sure anybody could find it, but the way they had it was they had a big orchestra or big band or whatever, drums. They all started chanting, but I think it was like 72 meters away or 63 or something like that. Anyhow, I'd have to find it again. It shows how far away at a 90-degree angle. They had the band set up. Everybody was shooting their sounds and shooting all these instruments and all the noises coming from it. The drums were certain sizes, 1 meter wide, all that stuff. And they were all focusing down into this bowl. And after about 3 or 4 minutes, the doctor said that it would start, that he noticed the rock would start shaking. Then all of a sudden, choom, it'd shoot up, take off. Okay? There was, I watched, I did a little thing over the Baca pyramid, the supposed, the unfinished pyramid, which they try to say is not an unfinished pyramid no more, which I feel like it is. But, I mean, who the hell am I, really? Other than, I've been fascinated with this for about not very long. But anyhow, there was a big granite box that this French guy, I guess he had pictures of it. Well, now I think they got it turned into like a dump or something like that. Well, I know you can't get to it either, I believe. And anyhow, whenever he done this, I think back in the 30s or late 1800s, somewhere in there, he destroyed all these granite flooring and stuff. This big long shaft that went down at an angle, kind of made a 90, I believe. And then there was this huge fucking granite box, just like there is in like the Bent pyramids or in Giza, I'm pretty sure Giza. What I'm getting at is, I'm pretty sure underneath any pyramid it's got the exact same thing, because one or two things, I believe that is where the power source comes from to make it be a power plant. In other words, like well, first off, was there even sand and deserts around whenever we think the pyramids were built? I mean, because ain't the desert only like 5,000 years old? Anyhow, like blowing across the top of a beer bottle or a water bottle or whatever, and you makes the whistling noise. I can't remember what that's called, but you think about that, and I think that has something to do with some of them long shafts. I even think it has something to do with how the pyramids were built with them giant granite blocks. Because if you think and sense the vibrations, sound frequencies, and then it makes perfect sense to use, anything that's 8 or higher on the Mohs scale. The harder it is, the easier it is to manipulate with that technology, and I think that's the technology they use, because there was the guy in the bottom of, on top of that granite box in the bottom of the Baca pyramids, he recorded a big tub that would stay covered. All right, I believe they would remove that cover somehow. They would focus whatever there. After the pyramids are built, that's where all the noise. Maybe the noise is focused there, maybe not. But I believe that somehow they could have parked one of them big ass blocks over the top of it, or over the top of the shaft hole, focused all that noise down there in there on it, And next thing you know, that damn block's lifting up and you can walk around pushing it with your finger. I really think that's how it went. I'm not the biggest on, the exact science behind it, but I know that I've seen all of it, but I don't think a lot of people's put that together. The bent pyramids got the same damn giant granite box way down at the bottom of the shaft. You know why it's at the bottom of the shaft? Because that's what vibrates. All that focuses into that bowl, and that bowl, boom, just like a big old cone. Just, whew. And I'm sure that somebody else might already know this, but I'm just some cracker from Arkansas, and I haven't necessarily seen it, but I come to this conclusion on my own. Maybe I'm tripping, but I really think I'm close. Don't that make sense?